Okay, here we go. So after Indiana beat Toronto, which, Toronto Raptors are frauds. They were up at halftime. Freaking Freedom Liberty was going nuts. He had 16 points at halftime. Libbity Bibbity. Thought they could hold him off, but they didn't. And the Pacers win, so they are 46-34. They are still a game ahead of us for the 6th seed. However, the Orlando Magic lost. The Orlando Magic are now tied with the Cleveland Cavaliers, 1.5 games ahead of us for that 6th seed. And what a lot of you pointed out to me today, which I agree with, is that the Orlando Magic have a tough remaining schedule. The Milwaukee Bucks, that should be tough. Us and the Milwaukee Bucks again. That should be tough. The Orlando Magic have been playing great basketball this season. I think they're too young and inexperienced to probably pull anything off in the playoffs, but they're in that seed because of their own play. So I'm not saying the Orlando Magic are definitely going to lose those games, but if the Bucks just stop being frauds for 3 games at the end of this season, then maybe Orlando loses all 3 of those. And they fall into the play-in tournament, and the Sixers sneak into the 6th seed that way. I don't have any fear that the Sixers are going to lose any of these games at the end of this season. Let me look at it again just to be double sure. Orlando again in Brooklyn. Okay, no, we don't play until Friday against Orlando. That's probably going to be a big one. That makes it very interesting, actually, and I like this. I like this from a basketball fan standpoint. There's a lot of end of seasons where the rest of the games don't matter, right? Where you already clinched the playoffs. None of these games matter. We're resting players. The last 8 games of the season are just a freaking snooze fest. We actually might get a game on Friday between the Sixers and the Orlando Magic that is very, very important to us trying to get out of the play-in tournament if Orlando loses to the Bucks tomorrow. This is what I should have said in this video that I made today. So there's that. Cleveland is 46-33, and we'll look at their remaining schedule. They have Memphis, the Pacers, who are definitely not trying to lose, and the Hornets. Again, I don't think I see Cleveland losing to Memphis or Charlotte. So realistically, the 76ers only chance realistically. Now, yeah, if these teams lose out, that's different. If the Pacers lose to the Cavs on Friday and lose to the Atlanta Hawks on Sunday and the Sixers win out, we would also be in the 3rd seed, in the 6th seed that way too. But I think our best chances are the Orlando Magic to lose the last 2 out of the last 3 right here. We are 1.5 behind. So yeah, they lose 2 they lose 2 out of the next 3, and the Sixers sneak into 6th seed that way. I think that's our best shot at getting out of the play-in tournament. But if we're in the play-in tournament, it is what it is. Bring me Miami. At least if Miami won tonight too, I'm pretty sure. Am I correct about that? Did Miami win? I think Miami won. But yeah, if we're in if we can't get the 6th seed and we got to stay in the play-in tournament, at least hold on to that 7 seed and get home court advantage in the play-in game so that you can win that game against Miami and then come out of the play-in tournament as the 7th seed in the East and take on that fraud Doc Rivers and the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the NBA playoffs. My God, the playoffs this season are about to be crazy. You can't write stories better than this, man. Fingers crossed the Bucks pull a win against the Magic. Come on, Glenn. It's up to you. What you gonna... It's on y'all. It's on y'all. What you want to do? It's on y'all. What y'all want to do? We're just going to keep playing and playing and playing and playing. And that's how we're going to win this game. Classic Doc Rivers timeout huddle reference right there by Stephen Griffin. Thank you for that. Xander with the $20 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Outside of Boston, who else can really beat us? This is the first time since 2001 we actually have a shot to make a deep run. Maxey, JoJo, Kelly, and the deepest cohesive bench we might have ever had. Bro, you're not wrong, man. You are not wrong. I don't know. I'm seeing, realistically, a Philadelphia 76ers Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. That's what I'm seeing, and that's not crazy to say right now because, like you said, who in the East besides Boston is a threat in a 7-game series? You know? Indiana, Cleveland, Orlando, New York without Julius Randle, although does Julius Randle really make or break New York? I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to play New York in a 7-game series just because of how physical they are. And, you know, Tibbs is a defensive-minded coach, and they're, you know, they'd be bodying Joel out there. They would be out there. They got the Block Ness monster back, Robinson. You know, they would be making it very difficult for Joel Embiid, the New York Knicks would, and they play great perimeter defense. They fly out off of double teams. They rotate well. I don't like playing the New York Knicks. But yeah, Boston's the only team that's definitely like, you know, could we win that? I think we could win that too. But none of these other teams, I'm taking the Sixers against all these other teams. And against the Celtics. Tez29 with a $20 super chat. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. You didn't put a comment. I don't know if you wanted me to read something there. I don't see. You just dropped the $20, which I appreciate. Thank you, Nicholas Kennedy, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to Sicko Nation. It's a movement. We're taking over. Tez, if you had a comment you want me to read, I'll still look at the chat here, see if I see your name pop up again, and I'll. Peter says PC repair fund. Hey, listen. He said today that the motherboard was supposed to be delivered today. So, you know, we'll see. I don't know. Nick Marchetti with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, DJ. If we make the finals and face the Nuggets. Woo! If we make the finals and face the Denver Nuggets. I was just texting Swipe a Cam today. We were having a little conversation just about integral podcasting, YouTube type of stuff, sponsorships, things like that. We like to share information. Me, RB, Swipe a Cam is one of my guys. If we make the NBA Finals and play the Denver Nuggets, a watch along with Swipe a Cam. Just two fan bases that absolutely hate each other. What do you guys think? Tez said, I tried, it kept glitching. Well, try again. Type it in the chat. What do you want me to, what was your question, bro? What was your comment, man? I want to see it. 74U, I don't care who we play. We just need Miami and Boston to slug it out the first round. Yeah, that'd be a great first round, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be a great first round? Magic, Cavs, Bucks are our best matchups. I agree with that. Giannis has a strained calf right now. I don't know if I don't know. I didn't hear anything else about it. Let's go over to maybe Twitter here, see what we can find maybe about Giannis. All I saw was strained calf. Giannis appeared to hurt his leg. Hope he is okay. People were typing prayers up for Giannis. Like, I mean, there's lots of things I'll pray for. We don't need to pray for a guy with a calf cramp. You know what I'm saying? There's real problems in the world. But anyway, Giannis Antetokounmpo was down on the floor with no contact. He was headed up court. His teammates helped him off the floor. Yeah, I'm not seeing any information like afterwards.